Drive. You're helping us keep our most precious gifts warm this season.
Good morning, America. Overnight, President Trump ramps up his rhetoric on the campaign trail, promising a new crackdown on asylum seekers, threatening migrants with military fire if they throw rocks. But are those ideas lawful? Will they be followed? All this as a surge of star power makes a final push.
Oh my God! Hi,
With just 4 days till the midterms.
Wicked weather. The storm sparking at least 16 reported tornadoes, destroying homes, causing flash floods, now moving east. The warning for millions on the road today.
Shuttle bus nightmare. Overnight, passengers jumping out of windows, terrified they've been kidnapped. Their driver going the wrong way and refusing to stop.
I'm white and I'm hot. So what are you doing here?
Police search for this woman dubbed South Park Susan.
Is your boyfriend here? Is your baby daddy here?
Now facing charges after calling 911 on 2 black women and threatening them. Is the alleged racist on the run?
An ABC News exclusive. Destiny's Child, Michelle Williams, her first live interview since being hospitalized for depression, shortly after that epic performance with Beyonce and Kelly Rowland at Coachella.
Jingle bell, rock. And holiday shopping alert. The Black Friday war's already beginning. From TVs to tablets and toys. The new deals out this morning and the new science on how to get the best savings ever.
Jingle bell, live in Times Square, this is GMA with Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan.
Too soon! Too soon. Good morning, America. It's great to have you with us on this Friday morning. Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's too soon. The holiday shopping rush is already getting underway. You see the long lines there, and they're not going anywhere for a while.
Not for a while. We'll get to that in a moment, but we're going to begin, of course, with the midterm elections. Just 4 days to go. Early voting is through the roof. More than 27 million votes cast so far. That's already 7 million more than in 2014. And social media is in overdrive. These are the most tweeted about midterms ever.
Enthusiasm and engagement appear to be at record highs. President Trump has settled on a closing argument that echoes the opening days of his presidential campaign, trying to rally his base by raising fears about immigrants, hoping to pick up Senate seats in deep red states. ABC senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega is here with the latest. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hey, George, good morning to you. The president is using words like national crisis and invasion to describe immigration in this country, even though that is not actually reality. But this is his election strategy. And by our count, he's used hardline immigration rhetoric nearly every day for the past 3 weeks. President Trump's closing argument, a doomsday scenario in which America is overrun by undocumented immigrants.
If you don't want America to be overrun by masses of illegal aliens and giant caravans, you better vote Republican.
And as Election Day nears, he is ramping up his rhetoric using fear. From the campaign trail,
these courageous Americans did not shed their blood, sweat, and tears so that we could sit at home while others tried to erase their legacy, tear down our history, and destroy our proud American heritage.
To the Roosevelt Room of the White House.
This isn't an innocent group of people. There's a large number of people that are tough. They've injured, they've attacked.
Even though the migrants in that caravan, many poor and fleeing violence, are still about 900 miles from the border, and Mexican officials say the number is dwindling by the day, that is not stopping the president. He's now promising a new executive order to crack down on asylum seekers, a move sure to trigger legal challenges. He wants to potentially detain families indefinitely.
We're putting up massive cities of tents.
The ACLU issuing this statement, quote, if he plans at some point to prohibit people from applying for asylum between the ports of entry, that plan is illegal. And those 15,000 troops the president says he'll send to the border, he now says they would fire their weapons at the caravan if migrants throw rocks.
Them firing upon any of these people? Could you see?
I hope not. I hope not. It's the military. I hope there won't be that. But I will tell you this, anybody throwing stones, rocks, we will consider that a firearm. Because there's not much difference. They want to throw rocks at our military fights back. we're going to consider it. And I told him, consider it a rifle.
Retired General Martin Dempsey, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, saying of that troop deployment, quote, "Our men and women in uniform are better trained, better equipped, and better led, so they meet any threat with confidence. A wasteful deployment of overstretched soldiers and Marines would be made much worse if they use force disproportional to the threat they face. They won't." Okay, and here's another false claim, this one over his controversial zero-tolerance policy separating families at the border. The president says it's all President Obama's fault. Here's the reality. Families under President Obama were separated because the parents were tied to serious crimes like drug trafficking. Under the Trump administration, crossing the border was crime enough, and we should say there are still 200 children in custody today.
And so as you pointed out, the president's talked about this every day for the last few weeks. He throws out new proposals every day, not clear which ones he's going to follow through on, but especially on this issue of the military on the border. We have laws prohibiting the military from being involved in enforcement action. The president would have to declare a national emergency. It's not even clear that the military would be any kind of in position to fire if there was any kind of violence.
And it's not even clear that the Pentagon was ready for this. I mean, what the president is saying, he wants as many as 15,000 troops on the border. The Pentagon says there will actually be up to 8,000 troops, so there's daylight there. And the president, this scenario of firing on migrants seems to be at odds with what the Pentagon is saying publicly. They're saying that they're emphasizing that the military will be there in a support role. So who knows?
Far from the border, wouldn't even necessarily have ammunition inside their weapons. Cecilia Vega, thanks very much.
Thank you both very much. And in this intense fight to the finish, that surge of star power that we're seeing hitting the trail, big names campaigning, including Oprah, who even knocked on some doors in Georgia. Our senior congressional correspondent, Mary Bruce, has more. She's there on Capitol Hill for us. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Robin. Well, you can only imagine what those voters were thinking when they opened their door to find Oprah standing there. Not exactly your regular campaign volunteer, but with just 4 days left, the campaigns are going all out, bringing in those superstars and political heavy hitters. A surprise visitor for voters in Georgia. Oprah knocking on doors to get out the vote.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Oprah. In what could be a history-making race for Georgia's governor. Oprah's hoping to help Stacey Abrams become the nation's first female African-American governor, making this plea with a reminder of a painful past.
For anybody here who has an ancestor who didn't have the right to vote, and you are choosing not to vote wherever you are in this state, in this country, you are dishonoring your family.
While across the aisle, Republican candidate Brian Kemp is about to get a boost from the president, campaigning for him this weekend.
I'm Brian Kemp. I strongly support President Trump, our troops, and ironclad borders.
Heidi voted in.
President Trump's immigration push is now part of a flood of ads targeting vulnerable Democrats in battleground states like North Dakota.
Look at the map. They're everywhere. Liberals fight Trump, giving criminal illegals a free pass.
But in deep red states where Democrats are locked in tough races, some candidates like West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin are supporting some of the president's harder line.
I don't think illegals should come and be able to come here and set up shop. I really don't. I think that we should do everything we can to secure the borders.
Now, both parties will continue to pull out all the stops today. The president and vice president are on the trail in Indiana, and former President Obama will be stumping down in Florida. Robin.
Mary, thank you. And be sure to join us for full coverage on election night. George is going to be anchoring it, joined by our entire political team, and it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday right here on ABC. Michael.
All right, thank you, Robin. And now to that worldwide walkout at Google. Thousands of employees protesting the way they say the company handles sexual harassment. ABC's Whit Johnson has more at Google's New York headquarters this morning. Good morning, Whit.
Michael, good morning to you. This was one of the largest and most publicized company-wide protests of the Me Too era. A scene repeating itself around the world. Hundreds of employees in each office walking off the job, speaking out against sexual harassment and demanding change.
From New York to California, London, Singapore, a sea of employees in different time zones blasting their own company.
They are being harassed when they walk in the front door.
Carrying signs like Time's Up Tech and Not Okay Google, a global walkout against the tech giant's alleged handling of sexual misconduct allegations.
I need to make sure that there are safe places that I can feel comfortable to have mentorship, sponsorship, and we need your help.
The walkout coming just 1 week after the New York Times reported that there was a $90 million severance package for Andy Rubin, the creator of Android mobile software. The report says the 2014 payout came after Google concluded a sexual misconduct allegation against him was credible. Rubin denies the allegation, firing back on Twitter, saying, quote, "The New York Times story contains numerous inaccuracies about my employment at Google and wild exaggerations."
Google employees have specific demands. They want the company to end pay inequality. They want the company to also issue reports on sexual harassment and make it easier for employees to file complaints. Google says they are listening to their employees and they support those who wanted to participate in the walkout. Michael?
All right, thank you so much, Whit. They need as much support as they can get. George?
Move on now to that frightening incident on a bus overnight. Passengers thought they'd been kidnapped when the driver started going the wrong way, refusing to stop. He's now facing charges. And ABC's Will Carr has the story.
What was supposed to be a fun night of terror turning all too real. A bus full of passengers on their way to a spooky night at a haunted house say they thought they were being kidnapped when their bus driver took them in the wrong direction and refused to stop.
He wasn't responding to anybody, and I was like, we're getting kidnapped.
We were all trying to get off the bus, telling him to stop, let us off. He wouldn't stop.
What should have been a 10-minute ride stretched to half an hour, leaving the city of Long Beach, California. Passengers pleading with the driver to let them out.
Dude, I'm opening the door! Open the door! Dude, this is a safety concern! You're not listening!
I stood up with him, and he just whipped around and nailed me in the stomach and knocked me back into a seat.
That's when the panicked passengers started diving out the windows.
People start opening up the windows and everybody starts jumping out and clamoring and just wedging in like a panic.
Eventually, the driver opened the door, letting the remaining passengers out. Authorities arriving and placing the driver under arrest, charging him with kidnapping.
Police in Long Beach tell us the 60-year-old driver was working for a private transport company. There were 20 to 30 passengers on board. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. George.
Thank you, Will. Boy, that is a strange story.
It really is. And now to a frightening trip at sea. A cruise ship tilting on its side for a full minute, sending dishes, glasses, bottles sliding. As you can imagine, many on board fearful of what was happening. Gio Benitez is here with that story. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Robin, good morning. Yes, some passengers who are still on that cruise right now told us they thought this was it, that the ship was about to sink. It eventually balanced out, but passengers are now showing us that terrifying moment. This morning, dramatic images from the middle of the sea. A Carnival cruise ship, 4 hours into its trip, suddenly tilting, leaving a mess all across the ship. The dining room in chaos, broken dishes on the floor, even the bottles from the stores. Passengers were thinking the worst, like David Cruz, who is still on the cruise this morning.
Plates, everything is shattering, and the ship is still leaning, and people are now starting to get very chaotic, very scary. They're screaming, they're crying.
Passengers say it happened just hours after leaving the Florida port. Carnival Cruise Line saying a technical issue caused the ship to list on Sunday. That means it leaned to one side. Some passengers reportedly got off at the next dock in the Dominican Republic to fly back home.
There are guests that were able to leave. They left. And according to one of Carnival's policy, if something happens and you feel unsafe, they will fly you home.
Another passenger writing on Twitter, "Get me off this ship. Water ran out of the pools, glasses shattered in my room, and drinks spilled in my suitcase." Guests on the ship tell us they received a note saying a malfunction of the ship's fin stabilizer caused the issue. It's used to smooth the ride. Carnival saying in a statement, there was never any issue with the safe operation of the ship, and our officers quickly intervened to correct the situation. We are very sorry for the disruption this caused. And again, Carnival telling us the technical issue lasted for 1 minute and that everything is now working as it should. They say it's safe.
That's what they're saying. All right, Gio, thank you.
It's amazing they stayed on
I know. I would have been on
the ship. Yeah, I'm amazed at that. All right, thank you, Gio. And now to something we've been talking too much about lately here on our show, safety at school bus stops. 2 more crashes on Thursday, one of them turning deadly on the heels of that tragedy in Indiana where 3 siblings were killed. ABC's Paula Ferris is in Westbury, New York with the latest. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you, Michael. It has just been a tragic week, and parents, while you can't control every variable of the bus stop, such as distracted drivers and reckless drivers, you can equip your children with potentially life-saving advice.
This week, at least 5 tragic accidents at school bus stops across the country. The latest happening Thursday, this crash in Tampa, leaving 2 adults and 5 children injured and backpacks scattered on the shoulder of the road.
There's a lady that was holding one of her, the little boy, and the little boy, when she got hit, the little boy flew out of her hand. He hit the ground and she flipped and hit her face.
Also on Thursday in Pennsylvania, a 2nd grader was killed waiting at his school bus stop. And earlier this week in Indiana, 3 young siblings were killed as they were about to board their bus on a busy road. That bus stop now being moved to the side streets of a neighborhood, and the driver has been charged with reckless homicide. Close calls like these are a daily occurrence across the country, nearly plowing down children time and time again. A 2018 survey of school bus drivers in 38 states and Washington, D.C. found that nearly 84,000 vehicles passed their buses illegally on a single day. That is an estimated 15 million violations during the school year alone. Alex Epstein is the director of transportation safety with the National Safety Council. He says while parents cannot control other drivers on the road, it is paramount to talk to your kids about bus stop safety.
What a student should be taught is to stand back about 6 feet so that the bus can enter safely.
Okay. Yep. Okay, and also you want to arrive early, and if your child has to walk in front of the bus, make sure they take 5 giant steps, make eye contact with that driver before walking in front. Never walk behind the bus, and parents, you do have a say in the matter. If you're uncomfortable with the location, say something to the district. They're always reevaluating locations. Guys, back to you.
And as the driver, pay attention.
Got to do that. Mike, we're going to move on now to the competition for Black Friday shoppers. Just 3 weeks away, retailers pulling out all the stops. And new research just out reveals how you can score the best savings. Our chief business correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, at a popular shopping center here in New York City with what you can expect. Good morning, Rebecca.
Hey, George. Yeah, that's right. The decorations might not be up yet, but the deals are out already, with retailers vying for the biggest piece of that $720 billion pie. The average consumer this holiday season expected to spend about $1,000. And retailers are competing both on price, but now also on convenience. So expect free shipping in most places where you shop. Also, the in-store experience should be a lot more seamless this year. Walmart and Target, for example, are rolling out a new thing where they give their employees handheld devices so you can check out wherever you are in store as opposed to having to wait in line. Plus, George, Walmart is even giving out deal maps so you can pinpoint where the deals are in store. Just wear your sneakers. It is a sprint, not a marathon.
Making it easier to spend your money. Any better days to buy certain items?
Yes, so there are some really good days to shop for certain items. Adobe Analytics has crunched the numbers and found that for electronics, TVs, tablets, computers, the best day to shop, Black Friday. For apparel, clothing, as well as appliances, the best day for that is the Sunday before Cyber Monday, and Cyber Monday is the best day for toys, George.
Thank you, Rebecca. It's still 3 weeks away. Got a little bit of time. Let's go to Ginger.
Or Rob, hey guys, Ginger has a day off. We have a storm system that's moving to the east. That's where the severe weather threat is today. More on that in the next hour. Time now for your weekend getaways, brought to you by Capital One.
The new Capital One Saver Card. Earn 4% cash back on dining and 4% on entertainment. Now when you go out, you cash in. What's in your wallet?
A very warm Friday for you. Temperatures coming out of the 60s into the lower 70s. We're expecting an occasional shower to maybe a thunderstorm after 3, 4 o'clock, but then heavy rain moves in after 5, 6 o'clock. Could lead to some ponding on area roads, maybe even some travel delays if you've got to be somewhere around 8, 9, 10 o'clock this evening. Tomorrow's high temperature is 60 degrees. Sunsets at 6:05. On Sunday, 59 your high with the sun setting at 5:04. Rain early next week.
Indeed, it is Rob.
Yeah,
right
well,
there.
I'm usually confused with Michael, but Ginger, I can see that resemblance as well.
Well played. Coming up, ABC News exclusive with this woman right here, Michelle Williams, here live for her first live interview after being treated for depression.